right, boku things and then inside recommendation. But the question is, waiting na direct short-term benefit for the Salone people. Before then go into after the election, where they find out say the election not been transparent, and not been get waiting supposed to get, and then ECS are not able to present how they reach to that figure. Well, people then being say, all right, we're not gonna take this how it will happen soon. Then the opposition means say they're not going to parliament, they're not going to council, and they're not going to take part in any governance inside the country. As well as the government and the international community, they may say, okay, so for this not will happen this kind of way, let me dialogue and see how we go able for reach to a point where we all go understand we safe. So then going to a 3-day dialogue. The first day, they may do publicly, and then the rest of the other 2 days, them, there's short term to the public. In other words, then do where we not even know what's going to happen. At the 3rd day, we just see, boom, something come up. A lot of people begin for cry, hey, better not the day for we. Then you get some people who say, no, let me wait, because you get people that way no waiting than they do. So this not just the beginning where we not need for begin the run into conclusion. The tripartite born out of that, and then go for 6 months, 6 months. Then lock again the game pan Salone people them. In other words, not too much give information where we make plenty people them they give any kind of information where they feel for give. At some point, then choose for come down at the public. When they come, they're all just too confused more than we the people and we know they inside the committee. Then they say rerun, then they say no rerun. Well, then they say, well, it only follow with draw conclusion. 6 months done. And the first, we see first, this draft report come out. Second, then say don't present them. Thirdly, that's how the report where finally don't come out. 80 points recommendation them. Inside this 80 points, waiting you see there, where now the direct benefit, short-term benefit for Salone people in. Waiting and they mean a lot of people they expect say if they thief the election, we for make sure say we know waiting make the thief the election, how it happen, waiting are the differences with it. Well, separate reports them don't come out again at do. APC get a yon and say from waiting then gather from the polling stations them, the RRF forms them from ECSL, they fair not say the young candidate when a Samuel Kamara gets 57.15%. Okay, after 70% of the RR forms them wait and gather. Well, the other one them say no. This election, not they look into that day and they don't get anything for do. Finally, then go into the final report. Waiting you don't see. Rewande, because the APC the young report tell we say, then they recommend for let them do rerun. The SLPP they tell we say, no way like that. So who say we day? Waiting the happen? Whose report we then get for implement at the end of the day? This now combine voices right on TVS, TV Salone, right on TPP, right on Pulnado, and right on Weird. So we come and do one short one, and after which we go bring people in Mr. Wedika LP for let we discuss their issues there. So quick one inside the program. We already don't get one person we don't join inside the program where they go by the name of Legend. Legend, please unmute and come inside. Let me talk.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we get you clearly. Legend, how you do?
Yeah. How they do well? We had.
All right.
How everything. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know. You conscious say you've coming at the off, right?
Yes, sir. Because it's an emergency. Not saying at the 3rd time. This I apologize.
No problem. As long as we get a discussion.
If I'd known like a day before or something, I could have repair myself properly.
No problem. I think it better let you come for help we for see everything they happen. So quick one before we actually go any side. We don't know. 3 days can be expire, 6 months can be don't expire. As possible to watch waiting they happen. You get some kind of background in terms of how law the work. Waiting you been the expect. Now you see.
Thank you very much for inviting me to this platform. First and foremostly, I go on for say many greetings to the Weird family and to the listeners and also fellow Sierra Leoneans. As you said, me na lawyer Wuri, but I go with the nickname Legend. So my role today now for just discuss some of the issues them we go come up where you go ask. That will be what you are able to do for this moment. So now you ask me about the legitimacy of waiting I expect out of the report we come out. But before I go into that, I go just want for quickly make a rewind of you previous analysis when you started the program. You they talk about the recommendations. You talk about the long term and also the short term benefit of waiting people and for benefit from this kind of report, because obviously when you look at the crux of the matter, the report is for the people. So obviously that go on the correct aspect of asking waiting will be the long term and also the short term benefit for the people. Then also you make a statement regarding the recommendations, whether the report where we they look at now, the one where APC will provide, or whether it's the main or final report. And the key thing we stand out into that is the question of rerun of the previous multi-tier elections which take place in Salon. But before, like, I not say the question where you ask is imperative that we for discuss the legitimacy. Obviously, the bottom line of it all, it's legitimate because it's a contract now. The document is actionable. Every individual, might make this clear, every citizen get right for take the parties to court use that document there as a binding document where go able make a claim for interpretation to the court of law, or see waiting now the expectation of the people if it actually been provided into that report. So if that is the question that you're asking, there is a legitimate interest, like make sacrosanct, because that document is for the people and the people then get right for use them. So I don't know what you lawyers then get for do now Salon if that is what they expect, or that has not been the case. But like behind the scenes, I've been trying to engage other people themselves we like-minded. Let we see waiting will be the position statements from the diaspora point of view. Because we are all waiting, like we'll just stand by waiting to see what will be the outcome. So if there is such of a controversial or controversy within the reports, like discrepancies, is it the APC report? Is it the main reports that something they go on way actually? So we don't really know waiting at the way forward at this point, because this has become confusing now. If now the APC report will, so let's just kind of put all these reports together first. Let's get the APC on, let's get the government, the main one or the final one. Then we will compare and contrast and draw the lines and see waiting to happen. But again, in all of this, the people that we supposed to blame are the politicians. They are not like honest to the people of Sierra Leone, and we've been saying this thing for quite a long time. I don't know if I'm able to put the cat before the horse, because in 2020, they don't put out waiting I call a petition where they try for talk say let we allow independent candidates them for contest for the presidency of Sierra Leone, because we don't learn the fact that all these years we will grow up with the SLP PPC, but all the time we not get no clear cut dimension for say this is how waiting at the expectation we expect we country for go. The country, instead of in the go forward, many policies and bad governance they make the country go behind, and all the people that were responsible for this are from APC and SLPP. So that gives us we don't study this. I'm gonna like up to 5 different countries where they try for, because right now they try for even get funding for promote this independence candidate, because many countries then they look forward to doing this now. They don't say
okay. So if you reach to that point, make I ask you this: you don't watch the 80 points inside the report?
Well, then forward the report to me, but I didn't court this morning. I'll not be
okay,
able
so now
to
put them to you now. Yeah, as
Yes,
soon as I can say na court. Let's put them to you now. This particular thing where you push for, so if inside this report, let's just look for the section or the recommendation OSI actually come up with that. So we go better inform we self as to waiting we actually dey try for say. Let's just glance quick one, and we look at recommendation waiting. Recommendation 40 okay, independent. Okay, so we look at recommendation 48. 48, yeah. Usai, that are part of the 80 recommendation them where we they talk about so. Like read what he say, this one cut, but let's try for put on for you quickly. He say allow independent candidates to nominate for presidential election through amendment of section 41B and 42(1) of the Constitution. Additional constitution to know that, okay, that the court, so I will basically go into them when at 48 stand right. So bottom line, it don't find itself. I will read them for you clearly, but let's just tell you say it don't find itself inside the recommendation.
Yes, sir. The issue here is not about that at this moment.
Okay.
I know they go about something where I feel say important meaningful to me at the expense of waiting the people and want.
Okay, tell me more.
That is very well and good, but it's not timely at this point. Waiting timely at this point. Now forgive the people and the immediate justice where the people and want.
And waiting at the immediate justice.
Did the current president win the election or not? Waiting at your answer.
We don't know. But according to ECSL, they say he win. According to APC, they say he not win. So credibility and credibility question again.
Okay. So if that is the case, waiting if you born two picking and they're all two defects, what you go do at that point? Not to try for settle first that conflict there and see waiting at the reason where they fed for you go address later.
Yes, correct.
So the crux of the matter, not to 80 something recommendations the people they need. Waiting the people they need, the bone of contention, the crux of the matter here is the elections. Would I win the elections? Samura Kamara say, okay, well, the APC are claiming that they won the elections
by 57%.
Yes, empirical evidence we then get, according to the RR reform. The NEC not able to provide the documents we go show say SLPP win the elections. So waiting at the key issue in this case, if now you conduct election for me and you other person, what you go do in this case? Now for go and put many recommendations out there, or now for reconduct the elections, make sure we get a clear outright winner or not.
So now the question again we are going to pose to you, if waiting the people they win at the short-term benefits then they look forward for and not come up, waiting na the importance of this tripartite we go say for them now.
Well, sorry for use the word saying I may a charade. Because at the end of the day, well, now for go find dictionary.
Hey, God,
my position here is the fact that now for make sure say the people are able to get the outright desire or the benefit, as you they say,
for short justice.
Charade in the sense, it means an absurd pretense intended to create a pleasant or respectable appearance. Now, so it's Maputa. You they create something, you they pretend like this thing, like this is exactly the right definition of this report. Now, I may charade in the sense that then just they pretend for do waiting they want for do, but they are not answering to waiting the people they expect or want. So in the sense that now what you want, now forget why is it so difficult for NEC provide something where the people and don't invest in? Now we they pay them. Now we the people and they pay NEC. Now we the people and give them mandate say conduct elections for we. We don't go, we don't register, we don't vote. Waiting at the problem. Why is it so difficult for let them provide the results for we let we see? Was the elections or the results conducted in the United States or somewhere where people are not able to get access to? No, all the machines, whatever they get in that NEC, now the people can provide them. Why it would be difficult for let them provide those results?
So it then say it's difficult because they use one word where they say there's some of the information where people demand for a classified information.
So what is so classified about something where we go, now we go vote, not so. What classify, we will go vote, we want the results. Why is it that them for make and so? Well, you see, this is the thing. If something is fishy, these are the responses where you go always try forget. Because if I ask you, say, well, you get money in your pocket, you say, no, you not get money. If I say, okay, well, pull your pocket the last. If na lie, you not go green, not so. No. But if you indeed not get the money, you go say, okay, look, I don't pull me pocket. So question answered. Let them pull the result. They matter be win the election. Then we put everything behind you back. So this is the situation. Now, all waiting then go do so. I mean, it's just procedure. After this, after the matter, after the elections, Namibia do a write-up. Namibia provide this mediation sort of thing, I send them to the State House and I circulate them to some other parties for set up a committee. But they diverted completely from waiting. Even this recommendation they factor into Parliament section 42 or 41. That has all been, as I even forwarded the documents to you guys. I don't know if we'll be able to read them.
No, we'll read and analyze them later.
Absolutely. So it's like they are trying to do, they're trying to put the cart before the horse, but this is not what the people expect right now. And the burning issues, because one, the people and many people and they suffer for medical facilities. Many people and they suffer for job employment. Many people and they na the diaspora want for go invest in Sierra Leone, but then they wait for see a peaceful country. The moment we able get a decisive, clear and structure of how the people are going to be governed, then absolutely everything will be transformed again at the country. But at this point, every day we get panic. If they're not saying then they can't overthrow tomorrow, there will be a coup or other people are dissatisfied. So there is a distrust between the government and the government. So if there is a distrust, then absolutely we go say the people they not get, the government not get the mandate of the people. So now the best way forward is to ensure that we get a platform wherein either a rerun, although to me, I don't think a rerun is even the case because I'm a qualified and certified mediator. Now, I create that document that send out to them, but they don't know how to implement it because even the diaspora should have been represented in that part of community so that because there are people here that has more experience about how to do them thing than they because we know how the Western world they work. So if them go do this thing, then just do an in their own way and doctor document and whatever. Now look at the dissatisfied element into all of this. Now we get APC report, we get a final report, we get main report. People are crying foul that some report has been doctored. So all of this chaotic aspect not supposed to even happen if then we get a proper system in place. So in that sense, I believe say everything for now is just difficult and confusing, to be honest with you. And a country not for day in that kind of way because we'd expect a lot, we'd expect much from our country. We get intelligent, well-educated people in another country. Even una way she don't say this is not something we una for day per day and net for talk no more for the country where una get important things for do with una family and other things for do with una life, but then put una in this situation just because of the mess where they go on at the country. So how do we get out of this?
That's not a question, and we could send them back to you. How we could get out of this?
Well, now honesty and integrity, now in the underlying factor. Honesty and integrity in the sense, if somebody get integrity, you know, say, I mean, you say no go pray you God, you know, say people then don't go, then don't vote, then don't sacrifice, they make them sacrifices for go vote for somebody where they want. Then you go say, no, the people are not supposed to get their voice to be heard, not to be big trouble that one day. That means, and the right of franchise, then there's something that one the way in human rights law, we call them, although I'm not pass human rights law with high grade, but the knowledge I get in human rights law, until we say the right of franchise, now inalienable right, when there's something that the way they know they take from person at all, except person case or something other medical serious condition, but even that it will be an exception, but a right where you know they take from person, the right to vote and to be voted for. So if them go take that right, every party na salon supposed for every government na salon supposed for rule for 10 years. So I be one know who side that law they come up from. Now that say, okay, well, wait, let's talk to them all benchers the Naya of the inch of court. So that I go able to understand who side that thing they come up. Now I say, okay, well, the Tewe Salon Fest for the Independence, Pacheki Samuel Timagai, they all be go sign that agreement with them called the Lancaster Summit. I think it was in 1945 or 1948. So at that time, we want to know waiting then at the provision of that independence document. I don't get access to that document, and it's not a private document. I'm going to publish that document and make sure everybody gets them. So outside people and get that idea they say now, every government for rule for 10 years. Me, I not see them. And I know say it's not supposed to be. If somebody not do well, even in the United States, when a big example, even here in the United Kingdom, we see Rishi Sunak, and they tell you by Thursday or Friday, we'll have a new government here. Labour is going to win. Even though Rishi Sunak don't try and don't make the economy, don't go above from Musa Impula, and don't make all effort, but the people, they don't seem to like him because of his policies. He's gonna go. Even though I may vote for conservatives, but they might not win that election. It's going to be a Labour government. And the good news for Sierra Leone, again, if Labour government come, will lobby the Labour government, who've been lobbying the Labour government to pay attention to what is going on in Sierra Leone. It's just that we politicians them, then they play game, and we're not working for them for make them benefits. We they work for the interest of Sierra Leone. If them connive or them collude with the party in governance because of their own for maximize them political aggrandizement, then so be it. We the people are going to step up, and we're going to step up big time.
Okay.
So just like you they analyze this kind of thing where they happen in the country, now a big problem between we the people and the government where we supposed for take na court. But in this kind of system where now the court system where we get right now, you think say if even we the people take this case na court, will they able get way for get any fact on this case?
Well, the issue can be your question can be answered in two ways. Firstly, we know say the judiciary in Sierra Leone is not something we all will be proud of at this point, because we know precedents then don't happen. People then don't take cases then a court. Even now that make possibly the APC decided vehemently not for going to court after the election results then come out, because that had been our first advice, that they should have gone to court, or they should have gone to the ECOWAS court, so that we go able to get something laying there. But again, what we they say, case not the routine. Now then they be tell somebody where they try for talk about this the killing of people, they say, oh, that case they, and they tell you say case not the routine. We dey. If we know they will picking and go there, we go raise all that. That is why we're making documents. We'll get case reference number every time, anytime we get the enabling environment, we'll go able to bring their issues, then they come up. Because any nation will not get justice. Now problem. And now then they make in Latin and say ab honesto nihil denom de deterrect. It says nothing deters a good man from doing what is honorable. So we have honorable people that will be ready to go to court, bring these issues. Now we get the documents. When you get these 84 recommendations or whatever, you get the APCUN, you get the SLPPUN. These are all documents that will take to court. Waiting court one for
So let me ask you quickly. You know, you just make reference to the ECOWAS. Now they're not take this case going to a local court. From my own basic idea I get, when you go to your local court, when your court don't fail, they can take them to international court. But in the case of USAID, they not take this case to the local court. You think say it acceptable for them to take them to the ECOWAS court?
Yes, because the reason why we know say political victimization they go on, the ECOWAS is well abreast about waiting they go on, then don't see, then don't beat parliamentarian, then they don't pull them there, then don't see how double jeopardy they work we are in, we get political prisoners, we get cases that all the way favorable to the to the government, where they go to court, then they speed up. The one the way the opposition they take. So we have all of those evidences for draw an influence. In court, you're able to draw an influence for say, okay, based on all of these circumstances, we are not able to go further with this. But however, we can, only people away peaceful minded. Now then they go to court because we no one for go take gun, for go fetch other possible. They go to court, let the court go interpret the law. Now then they people like Avi Dicey, John Locke, they all be done do when they put the law is supreme.
All right.
So any nation, yeah.
We come to you back for we can talk about, because this then they do for them in the name of national unity, but we come to the one day. Now bring inside Abdul Kamara, we happen for be the nephew of Samuel Kamara. Abdul, did you get me? You mic mute if you get me. You don't mute. Good. You mic mute still. It's still mute. Good. All right. Is it now?
Okay, then I don't get to allow them. Yeah, sorry for coming late because I did a job then. I just run up at least for me, Karibu join, and I'm very sorry for that, sir.
It's okay. Better you join me than you not come at all. Okay. Kushi and Kabo. So we've been there so some other day, and then we talk about these particular tripartites. And then you now one person we been give salon people big time confidence. So now we don't see 80 points of the tripartite recommendation. Then we see APC they only report, SLPP they only report. So they are two lights for we, but we understand that you position we been team up first. The last time we get that kind of discussion here, you still team up on them say, this particular election it go to Samoa, and this particular recommendation go favor the people of Salon.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sembe Pierre. So, God bless we. The fights, like what I've been saying you that day, there'll be a rerun. And I tell you, them will put all the statistics and the analysis why so wait happen the discussion against I be just feel so because I said I want to join, I really want to come in at least for clarify some areas and boards. At least I don't be able to get that opportunity for me able to join when I'm yesterday. The document, they don't submit the document to President Bill according to the process and everything. And let's just make this thing back today because right now this I can't but explain to you, you understand that they submit recommendations into Mother Bill. There are recommendations where both parties agree on, there are recommendations where they don't agree on. And at the same time, the recommendation they agree on and the one they don't agree on, then list them. And I believe, say, if they submit recommendations to President Bio just going to go put recommendations. That these are the recommendations where the people they don't put, APC they don't put, then you say, oh, now this that we your recommendations, and now this we want for make it be, then they don't put them you. So it depends on a competent judge where they come, where they look into those issues and pass your final analysis. Say, okay, now this I don't give. Then people have say that they call for a rerun, and then get a conditional clause. Why then say that they call for a rerun? APC not call for a rerun automatic. Then call for a rerun based on the incomplete data we then get, we then do the analysis. Then do analysis when a 70 and above percentage of the RRF, and then from there, they are remaining of RRFs to win about 29%. So they're not able to make a general conclusion for draw conclusion, say this person I win, despite Samoa there in the lead with a 57 point something percentage. They're not able to talk say Samoa win automatically because there are other information there were left out. So based on that, when they make the recommendations, they clearly spell them out, say this that we stand this. And then because of this result, we know say yes, the one that man they announced, it's not even consistent, it's not even in line with the actual result for the people and votes on that particular day. So now when they call on and say, we will not trust this result, and then if you want to present the results, I think say nobody know they will win. So from there, they call for a rerun. So where Adebayo they say they don't go pull all thing under, someone don't go docs or something. I just so pity Adebayo. I don't go blame him because maybe in level of education it's okay. He said yes.
All right,
in
so
level of education,
not good day for reply to you right now. So let's talk about the issue and left him out of him. So let me go to the question now. Now you talk about APC the report. and you talk about, you know, the final report. You talk about SLPP. Now, you say some side and they where they agree, some side and they where they not agree. And when they say putting together a report, and basically they focus on the one where they don't agree on, not on the one where they don't agree. The one where they don't agree, it left out. And that is why they say they agreed on 80 points. So the one when APC puts as the report, where SLPP puts as the report, not when they watch. And if you watch Usai Samura Kamara Day, who said they all go present the documents, the 80 points that they present. Not to APC and SLPP, now the 80 points they present. And Madabio right in front of them say a committee himself for implement the 80 point recommendation there.
Well, then you missed the point.
Please make like get the point.
I doubt if you don't read through the reports.
Yes, sir.
Trust me.
Yes, sir.
Now, when they outlined something yesterday, they say, then just go put a little clause about what there'll be a rerun. They ask for a rerun. The people said they got a divergence points of views. When are the disagreements? You understand? And disagree. And then they get the one when are the agreed recommendations. And the other one then give a clause say there is a potential from the left out divergence points when they know recommendation when they not agree on. Say there will be a potential for some of those recommendations to be agreed on.
Okay.
And the word potential say there is a tendency, there is a possibility that there are the one that they left out, they never agree on them. The report then get to Madabio, I'll repeat this one again to now. You know, certain things that they have to be careful how they mislead the populace.
I love that word that we get for be careful how they mislead the populace. Go ahead and tell me something.
Because it's a process, and they always continue to tell you it's a process. I'll be telling this one from that day before analysis. Then they send a report to Madabio. Madabio, they look the report. Madabio don't get anything for all inside that report. There are more algorithms than West Stand, then get somebody, when a secretary, when a competent judge, when they look into all that, in the one year say, now this whole them people that don't present. Party A said this, Party B said this, Party A and Party B they agree upon this, Party A and Party B then disagree upon this. But there is a potential on the things that when they not agree on, say yes, they going to agree on them later. Based on the evidence where everybody, where both parties they supply.
So you pull this word say then get for agree on a later.
Watch under the divergence point, they outline 5 key points. Go to the last page. I'm not even there with the thing right now, the report. I like let's say you say I'm inside car right now.
Yes.
Watch for the last 5 key points and they say the divergence points. Watch it. Then say let you read the clause. They say about potential something from the divergence recommendations when they not agree on, when there's a potential for be agreed on. You know, certain things and they'll go very be careful. Lord, make sure you read something, you read and you understand. When you don't understand about the entire thing before ever you come, you make analysis.
So you there yeah for make let people understand, and then we get somebody again, we get a legal background where they listen to you, and we will get for going to that again for let you waiting. So the other question where they put to you, when in salon people get interest, but waiting with the talk, waiting law they pan divergence, this and that, they don't get no interest on that day. Now waiting the effect and the short term effect of waiting these tripartite get and they care about, and that is to say this election, how do we win? If this person not win and this person win, what thing they go do? So tell me now, with what you don't understand.
My brother, you still they send me. I found out the same question you asked repeatedly.
Because so we still want to get more angle to your question, to your analysis.
Mr. Send me here, please. Allow me to just submit me points, please, sir.
Go ahead.
You go to submit your points, but at the same time you go get for allow it for make we self understand better one. Go ahead.
I'll likely tell you, say, if you can recall from the previous conversation we get, I'll tell you, say, that they submit the reports, and when they submit the reports to President Bill, it just have to accept the report and review. Whatever that report and review. And now, what's at the timeline? What's at the timeline from when they not submit this report to Madabio based on the divergence thing they want to not agree on, based on the one they agree on, and how they will go about the implementation. These are the things of you say you put the blame on this person don't sell out, them people don't sell out.
So who that put blame in this case? From where would they talk? Who that talk about blame game?
No, not to you. You not put a blame. You listen to Adebayo.
No. Let me focus on waiting with they ask you now, and let me discuss the issue for make let people understand waiting at the thing. No, because if we not left this system for the go back to other person, waiting this person say we're not gonna make people understand. We will still make them confused every other day. So waiting we want for do. Now you talk about timeline. All right, sorry, we're not to get you that much because you did inside Mutoka and
The line, the
the
break.
sorry don't there, so the network not too okay. But we'll come back to you if you hear we. And I'll come with you inside the legend. The legend. You dey listen to Abdul. Waiting that you take on waiting it don't put forward.
So firstly, I go want to make something clear. I dey get some view from people where they talk say then they always accuse Adebayo say in level or maybe not the level of education based on the gentleman in your submissions. I beg for defer on that because although me not in spokesman, but at the same time, I go on for just disagree with my fellow panelists for always when they ask questions regarding the most important issue when are the recommendations and for discuss that and educate the Sierra Leonean populace and they refer back to Adebayo. Adebayo is just an individual we get in your opinion, we in get right to. So forget about education. It's not about the level of somebody in education or not. It's about waiting the person common sense where the person will use. So discuss the issues. Now, then don't ask you a simple question. What is the short-term benefit for the people of Sierra Leone in terms of this? You're not able to clarify for the people of Sierra Leone for me to able understand waiting now the answer to that question. So now, waiting we the try for talk is the fact that there is an emphasis on the rerun. But again, at this point, we're not able to put them completely on the table because based on waiting the the interviewers them they try for discuss say we have variety of reports. I don't know if that is correct. That APC get a new report, SLPP or the government gets the new report. So which is which? Which side does both of the reports have the issue about rerun before we able to discuss this further? But if one side gets the issue of rerun and the other one does not have, then which one are we gonna go by? So that is the issue at this point. And yeah.
All right, the legend. Now we come back to Mr. Abdul. I don't know if it gets we clear now. Mr. Abdul, it gets we clear?
Yes, I guess loud and clear.
All right, go ahead. I should be there. Explain the internet will obstruct you.
Now they get me?
Yeah, we get you now.
Hello?
Yeah, we get you now. You get we clear? All right, Mr. Abdul, if they get we know they will get you clear. I think Kusa you did the internet they disturb. You get you now?
Yeah, they get you now. Now they get me too?
Yeah. Now they get you. Usa, I think the internet will disturb you. You will talk something when the internet capture you.
Okay. So yeah, let's just continue for flow to the question I asked. You know, I believe say if and only if then go by even the recommendation the way they outline, if we're at the 80 bulletin points where they say they agreed on, then go they implement them thoroughly. I believe say the Salon people and go benefit out of them too.
How?
And considering the short time because if you then follow them, I believe say they will be helpful because they all they help for do electoral reform so that for prevent, you understand, any further electoral fraud or electoral coup in the near future for any future elections to come. If you then follow them to the latter and implement them thoroughly. So if I can come into the area of the documents, because I hear me co-panelists they talk, say they asked me the question. So maybe you know people understand the angle when they look at things. Everybody gets your opinion likely like wait till you see. So if we then look into the report and submit, and they can't back the report, they submit the report to Madabio, it then from the communique when they sign. When they make recommendations, then they come and submit. And the two parties then each party gets in your recommendation. SLPP produce their own findings. APC produce their own findings. Then from there they put them together. And then when they put them together, like the man they likely say, you want to know if you're not APC bring about the rerun, also tell maybe SLPP then talk about rerun. And these are two different areas. SFPP then talk say, according to the elections, then they win the elections based on the one where the chief electoral commissioner announced. So then we and on the submission from all. If they say the results when announced are not consistent, they're in line to the will of the people. So there are a lot of discrepancies and irregularities from the result when they announce. So as a result, then young candidates, you understand, if they lead in the first 60% when they call, if they in the lead, and then from there the 71% RRF forms when they get, Samuel Kamara then the lead with a 57.15%, when about 17.4 something margin of lead between he and President Dio. So from there, based on their own analysis, they're not going to recommend say yes, Samuel Kamara win. So likely if we then they ask for, we get still for me to produce the results where they send that where they call Semana Bio win on that particular day of the elections, they want for Siam because they're not convinced based on what they get. So then all that one day after your submission. So as a result, if they don't produce the results and based on what they get because of incomplete, then they call for a rerun with immediate effect. If they So I believe say if you then go by whatever thing they follow from the communique, the people then will still benefit out of that particular tripartite committee recommendations, provided if and only if the things completed.
Now the main word is when the concern of everybody in a salon, the way how people for benefit in this report. Because as you talk of this rerun yesterday, we see a document inside this recommendation, Usai line there the way tell we say Samuel Kamara, according to what we see in a paper, get 57 point something %, whilst Madabio get 39, if I'm not mistaken, I stand to be corrected, 0.8%. So if that one they don't come out, waiting at the meaning of the rerun again, because all that one they don't speak say Samuel win the election according to what we see in a paper. But yes, we see in the paper where then they talk of rerun. If you don't get a percent day, what's not the need for call for rerun again?
Thank you so much, Mr. Baibure. Let God bless you. I'm really happy we bring this question for calling out the doubts of the people in. So why then put a conditional clause for call for a rerun out of the 70.2 but RRFs wouldn't get for do their own analysis when an APC? The analysis, the result not capture the entire 100% of the total number of police stations or RRFs across the country. So if you then come and declare somebody a winner, they automatically for hand over power to that person. It's like even the data we then use for do the analysis, it's not going to be feasible. It's not going to be supportive with empirical evidence. Say yes, someone I win because there are other remaining information when the data when they need for add to that particular thing for complete their own analysis. And in statistics, luckily, I make this thing about 70% and 100%. You get total number of people away vote on that particular day of the elections. You get total number of people away vote when I invalid vote them. You get the one that when I valid vote. You get the one that when not even go vote. Like you do all those breakdowns, you understand, into the RRFs them when they supply to each political party agent them. So from that particular point, the one we then get, not complete, not reach 100%. So because there are left out information, because the data are incomplete, but when they analyze, they look at and say, even for the 29% we left, Lord, we say we don't know the distribution of the population, the distribution of the voting pattern, for the one we left. So they're not going to draw an inferential conclusion from that result where they get say this person now you win, this person all forgive. That means they clearly spell them out say based on the own analysis from the data we get from RRF forms them. Samuel be the lead 57.15%, and that Samuel is the winner on that particular data they will analyze. Because the data is incomplete, that make them bring about that one day. If Una no say yes, Madabio I win, Una self submit the Una bring the remaining 21% of that result when the man announced. Now we compare and contrast for see if indeed Madabio win. Because they don't get out, now I mean they all and based on that particular clause say yes, there will be a rerun, want a rerun with immediate effects because the results they don't ask the chief electoral commissioner for tender the results up till date.
I don't know how to call them, commentators them. Yet still, then they come with this rerun. Up to this morning, we they listen audios them from the APC, whether they tell me about this rerun, or we will not read this recommendation. We not know what's in the inside and make with the talk. So as far as them concerned, a rerun get for the and this we they hear about reforms, whilst then they tell we about rerun. Una way no book pass we. What do you think of these two words, this rerun and reforms?
Yeah, so those are completely different. They all get different meanings. Before I come to that again, I just want for quickly buttress or somehow quickly analyze a bit of what my co-panelists just talk about. So in the beginning of his statement, in try for discuss, indeed he was correct on saying that the recommendations on this committee's report is for future elections. You understand? Mm-hmm. So if it's for future elections, then the politicians have done a disservice to the people of Sierra Leone, because at the end of the day, what the people of Sierra Leone expect is about these present elections, the multi-tier elections we just don't pass. The outcome of that is what the people are interested in understanding or knowing. It's not about future elections where people want, including myself here, and I believe you say also that what you want for no is the outcome of this present election, because we are still confused about this. So the question of future how future elections are to be conducted, that's when that time they come, we go reach that side. We not get problem with that, but they should have sensitized us. They should have informed us properly, so that we go able to prepare our mindset. But okay, it is not about these elections, but again, it will be a very big slap on the face of democracy. But let this present waiting to happen, this cacophonious and double whatever it is, we don't happen within this political landscape of Sierra Leone, for let the people then just go by and turn a blind eye to it as if nothing happened. It's not going to happen, because some of us will have to step up and take our own decisions. And it has to be a legitimate and legal binding decision. So irrespective of political parties. Now, my fellow panelists, they try for Toxic. The reason why they cannot declare the APC flag bearer as the winner of the election, even though there is evidence already on the table, we don't analyze it. He has 55 or whatever percentage, but it cannot be declared because there is a caveat to it because of the incompleteness of the data. However, it is that same incompleteness of the data where SLPP use and declare the current president as the president of Sierra Leone. He won the election. So what are the difference now between, even APC should have had a better position, in the sense that because they don't see they don't provide their own RRF forms and show say this is the percentage they have. Wherein the SLPP, according to waiting me they listen to and not get evidence, so but they're not even able to provide their own evidence for sure say this is their own results. So you will get results, would that do not get results? Would that suppose, from a common sense point of view, would that suppose to be declared as a winner? You give it the answer. So now coming to the question itself, where you ask about
whether reforms.
Yes, in terms of reform. So reform is different because in have complete different way them call them than them words than they reform now for make a change in something, especially in institution or practice, in order to improve it. Like in the sense, if we say now we want for like make reform to the coming elections, we go say, okay, now let's train the next staffs in the sense that we'll not get for go borrow materials from Guinea. That was in fact a very big slap on the face of Sierra Leone. For first time in the history, for let me hear it say, when we want to conduct election, we have to go and borrow materials from Guinea or Liberia, I don't know, wherever it was.
Guinea.
Then for yeah, for make we can conduct election. That has never, I know one day the other country do that. Also, sometimes I'm myopic, you understand, eh? But I not feel say that. So those are the things we have to improve on our institution for make them able to be credible, able to provide results. Like now, if the next coming election, we have to see each polling station, we have all those evidence, we improve, we train people them, make them know how for practice that. So that is completely different from what we they call the rerun. Rerun is specifically about elections where they try for tell we say for do them again because like for instance, if nobody will not able to get the percentage, because I think each caveat for be 50%, anybody will not able to reach the threshold of 50% or so, for that means will not get an outright winner. So either you get for go canvas other little political parties for me and join you. And like I think that happened recently with I don't know which country this way. Something like that similarly happened, where you get for go meet smaller parties and try for, I think South Africa, because there was no outright winner. So the Jacob Zuma and others, they will go meet other parties for able get a coalition with Malema and others so that they will able get the rerun of the elections or the I don't know how they call it in fact. So that's completely different. Reform is institutional thingy. So rerun applies specifically to the election. We not get outright winner. So that is the reason why I think say APC or SLPP propose that okay, in a case that we're not able to get the correct result in this case, let us have a rerun of the elections, and then we'll be able to get an outright winner, we then go declare for make the people of Sierra Leone get them peace of mind. So if you ask me that question, I believe say that will be the answer to that. So as I say, the test where SLPP apply in terms of declaring Madabio as the president, even though there is no outright completeness of data, because Nadame co-panelists they use for say they cannot declare Dr. Samura Kamara as the president because there is incompleteness of data. There is still some data remaining. Which side the data go hide, now God one green. But that data still hide. SLPP the neck declare Madabio as president. So what is good for the goose is also good for the gander, right?
All right. Okay, the legend. Thank you. Mr. Abdul, you can come inside.
Yeah, I just want coming for two lights to me, co-panelists with each other outline. You know, yeah, in your submission, you're 100% correct. But like I tell them point blank, if the APC then go ahead and declare Sister Makamana the winner, so it's like they don't commit the same offense where SLPP don't commit by law. Because if we follow the law and the legal framework based on the electoral laws of Sierra Leone, APC therefore we don't even go ahead and announce if Sama Kama is a winner. Therefore, don't even do them long since based on the statistical information we didn't get that they hand. Well, they will never do anything like that nature because they know the consequence, they know the repercussion, they know how the law will vet if somebody doing anything. They follow always the due process. Then they follow the due process. Then I make what they do like what he says so. If the man then take some information, they hide them out. When are the 29% of our forms and they still hide them. So I believe say. The thing then, like, you know, we get two school of thoughts, Mr. Bible. If either this person win or this person not win, okay? Either this win or this not win. And if this win and then both of them not win, then what will happen? There will be a rerun. You understand? Based on the threshold where they set up. The first ballot box, the person will only win when the person make up 55% and above. Okay? So if the person not make up 55%, then they not go declare a winner. But then went ahead and then declare Madabio a winner. When Madabio will not make up the 55%, Madabio not even in the lead in the very first place. So they don't do that AOD already. And then wait, at least they don't say that it's first for looking to them. The people that don't get their own findings. And they come in and say, okay, because Madabio instead of them declare them because of the dates and are being complete dates according to the co-panelists. So APC, because of them get 70, when they declare Samara Kama as the winner. They will never do anything like that. The only thing they do, they make them spill them out from their reports when they submit so. That Samora Kamara lead in out of the 70% RRF forms that we then get, is they in the lead like 57.15%. when at the margin of lead now like 17 point something percent. That don't show a clear big gap between from inside between EN Madabio. So they're not going to come in and declare, but then they'll create a room. Then create a room for many able or whatever outcome from whatever thing they make. But the only thing they will able to accept, the only thing they will able to accept, now in the rerun, or they make a fresh elections because of incomplete data, because they don't get any data for portray say yes, now Madabio win. So now make them give two options. They say the rerun, now in the big caveats where they don't draw from their recommendation, and they say it will be an immediate, it will be with immediate effect. That at the same time, then for make sure say let people they remove them from office, the electoral commissioners, they will bring new one them, and the reforms, he gets a role for play into this whole process. If I can come back into that other light, the reforms is very important. Let's say there will be a rerun, and they don't accept the rerun. Then how they go conduct the rerun? How they going to make this rerun? They don't do no electoral reforms. For make sure say then combat the problem like what me could panelists be say when they say reforms, it's either you add or you reduce from the previous, you understand, from the existing laws of the electoral laws will get na Sierra Leone. So either you add it or you reduce. You wonder when you say they're not there with the international standard, you bring them into action. So they're not going to even conduct a rerun election when they not do electoral reforms. I want a very, very understanding towards it. They're two different. These are two different words.
And then towards Mr. Abdul, now the two popular words them where really the torment Sierra Leoneans right now. This reforms and the rerun. And the reform, Madabio, if you don't come and tell we see, there is nothing like rerun into this committee in issue. And then the information minister also, now the Pauper, ISEF come and talk the same thing. Again, the American ambassador, ISEF come and measure something like that. But yet still, APC get the believing say there will be a rerun. Waiting at this believing, waiting una hope to, where they give una this confidence.
When you use the word waiting una hope to, so me, based on waiting me see, based on the report we me see, if and only if it's a conditional statement. If and only if they allow the process how they outline them from their communique, then follow that due process day. Trust me, there will be a rerun. Or Samuel will be the president of that country. If they follow them, listen, now make a put a conditional statement. If and only if the due process is thoroughly followed and all the possible, you understand, recommendations are adhered to or implemented or actionable, trust me, Samuel Kamara will be the next president. But if they go against them, then there comes in, understand, they don't deviate from the will of the people. There will be another different step of action. When we don't see a standing will come from the people and the Sierra Leone populace, also from we.
Family members, they listen to this program from Weird Family House. If you don't hit the like button, consider for the one now and share the program for we continue for share the program. Family members, then we get 506 family members when they watch the program. We get 200 family members and we don't hit the like button for we. All right. I will come back to we brother the legend. The legend. This now a very big problem for we right now, as we all not able to understand waiting get for happen and how it get for happen, because plenty of people them say the recommendations where they see no hope not there for Sierra Leoneans them. So the small side where you self don't read, waiting are you hope towards this recommendation?
So I'm not go subscribe to the fact that hope not there for the people of Sierra Leone. I believe it's a great hope day, because since there is life, there is hope, you know, and also there are people working behind the scenes for ensure say Sierra Leone get the justice way and the democracy way required.
Talk about that. So next time, young guys should talk like y'all.
So yes. So hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. So now, when you be the make your analysis few minutes ago, you mentioned the fact that few people then don't come out, they don't try for give their own take about whether there is going to be a rerun or whether there is not going to be a rerun. So the point where always are they make clear it's just like our politicians, then they allow their self-esteem for be so low because the US ambassador in meddling into the political issues of Sierra Leone, done a very, very big crime in the committee under the Geneva Conventions of 1977 and other statutory things that we govern how ambassador and foreign nationals for behave into the political internal body politics of local people. So, but I don't know why our politicians are not calling that out. You know, get right for make a complete get right because they are supporting, but I mean that is what nation states do for support other nations and whatever, but you not get right for make an outright utterance or a decision about waiting people of Sierra Leone supposed for make for themselves. We are an independent nation. We gained independence long ago from 1961, and we for able manage the issues. But that is what I'm saying, that our politicians are allowing Sierra Leone for go back to the level where even the first people that were given independence, where they not be gather more civilization, then they not be even go down to that low esteem. Even if you can imagine people like Shaka Stevens, when he refused within the Lancaster Summit for sign independence before elections, all of for sign those treaties. Imagine at that time when phone not be there, social media not be there, things are very difficult. In take a drastic decision like that for for stand for the people of Sierra Leone. What about now, where everything there in favor? We have documents, we have a constitution, we have the 1991 constitution where they govern where they tell we how we for behave. Even with these election issues, it is inscribed within the constitution of Sierra Leone. For say any elections that has been conducted, so certain person for able to reach a specific threshold for be declared as a winner. But if the person not reach the threshold and is being declared a winner, then whether that is a treasonable offense, whether that is another thing entirely, it's left to the courts to interpret those issues. But as I say, case not the rotting. There is great hope for the people of Sierra Leone. Remember, when everybody be keep quiet, everybody be surprised because the quiet way people and be keep, the time will be get that Ebola, coronavirus, where people then just begin the whole other politician them, kill them out the ones, go up and them by road prison, kill everybody surprised. Waiting the happen. So some of us went to the ICC and brought justice. Now you don't see, then don't go light the flame of justice. A lot of that is coming. So there is enough hope. If you say you go treat the people of Sierra Leone how you want, you just pull them. My dear, I'm telling you, justice will surely come. The people of Sierra Leone should have hope. You know, say Sierra Leoneans, waiting Milan, they're not the act wanted, they're not the grab one. But when they grab, bruh, you're not able to stop them. Remember the rebel war, we be small. We are reading, they say, once let war come, once war for come, because all of these things are reminiscence of waiting they happen now. Something is lingering in the air. Something. So the only thing, like Sierra Leone is sitting on a keg of gunpowder at this point because our institutions have been demoralized. And if that is the case, like waiting there I have the TRC recommendations, I've been reading it. It is synonymous to most of the things that are happening at this point. So Naime will get for take time. Do we want Sierra Leone to move into the threshold of peace and prosperity? Let we do the right thing and give would have win the correct
So this particular thing where they happen, so because all waiting and they talk, the tower and the tower say that for national unity. With this kind of way how the thing they go, so we go get that kind of what day.
No, I beg to differ. I don't know waiting other people then go be their own opinion. But for me, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. The reason why I don't believe it is because there is mistrust between the people and the politicians.
Okay.
And waiting the people expect, if you they go talk, say the key thing where me hold to ransom is the fact that you're talking about reforming institutions for future elections when we've not dealt with this particular issue yet. we for deal with this issue for this election where we don't do so, let we get the right outcome, then we can, when we get the right leader, we know say this is the person the people want, that person they get the mandate now for reform all those institutions. It's not hard for me to reform. The institutions have been like that. Christian Top conducted elections. It went on well. And for I think two times or so, then even this first election when Madabio win, there was no problem with the if that is so burning, that was so pressing. Why when Madabio win in first term of office, where everybody happy, expect say, oh, there is going to be a very new dawn in the history of Sierra Leone, enough focus was on those elections, on those reforms. Until now that we know say there is something that has not gone down well, then
and because the ECSL tells Salon people and say Marabio don't be victim in 2012,
Yeah.
and so now in the beneficiary for this election.
well, that is the reason why some of us will have to go to court when system change for bring all of those perpetrators into book, because we not get the culture of Tonangi, the culture of you do me, I do you. That is not what the people want. We don't move from their era then they look other nations then they develop. Look Ethiopia, other people the way we civilize fast, we get independence before we get university. First within the sub-region, they move ahead, then we still they pardon kind of attitude that Tonangi, will do me this, I did. No. That is why some of us that are not interested in going to politics, we're interested in being the protectors of the constitution and Sierra Leone will take these issues up. When I went to the ICC, I brought this issue up. Some people then begin feel some, oh, look, your uncle, they're all day SLPP. Then so who cares? It is not about waiting me the benefit. It's about what is right for the people of Sierra Leone. That is the issue. Samura Kamara is not about Madabio being your friend or your church member or whatever. What is right for the people of Sierra Leone? How many politicians get the mindset for saying, let us put what is at the interest of the people of Sierra Leone rather than my own personal interest. How many people can we? So this is the issue again, integrity, credibility. People then forget that from all stage of life for no say, not to pass you benefits. Look, the first question we asked me, I have started my campaign for allowing independent candidates to stand for presidential elections. I've spoken to the EU funders. EU, they try for fund me for extend me campaign. Now it is in this recommendation. Actually, I say, oh yes, it's well and good. I'll go with that. But no, that is not what the people want at this point. What the people want, who won the elections? We want forget a peaceful mindset. Forget
that's now what the people want for make them know who that win the election. We go all on do from that point day and see what we get, because we go one for Yeri from family members. Them they don't Yeri 2 submission this evening time. One from the legend, we in a lawyer Wui, and the other one from Abdul, Kamara.
Do I really want to ask a question with me, co-panelists, before everyone even open this?
Okay,
like,
so you want to take a walk now? We are now.
Absolutely, no. Make a question for me, co-panelists. Trust me, which is very, very.
Go ahead. We will give you this chance to do that. Go ahead.
Okay, let God bless you now. Yeah,
God bless you.
My co-panelists, I just get a few questions in for them. How did the first for investigate from the 2023 presidential elections, and then they discover say there is no true winner, you understand, in the first ballot box, and then there.
Rice, baby! Rice, baby!
You a fan, mate? Oh, yeah, I love these.
Of the outcome of that result, we just wait till we see the response and what will be the outcome, you understand, and from them people and then your intervention, whether the moral grounds was there, whatever will come out of them, we not say they expose them. Likely we be co-panelists mention something, say they are making ambassador, don't try for meddle into we own politics in such a way, they alter statement that we're not supposed to even alter in a media house. You know, the go talk something where at least the Israelis and the rights for decide. You come and preempt the outcome of a particular investigation where they go on. That was totally bad on the side. I support you 100%, sir. So I just want to know how we will do reforms. If the investigation comes, then throw light say yes, nobody no win. How we will do the reforms? How we will conduct the election without not do reforms, sir?
Mr. Presenter, am I permitted to respond to
Yes,
the
sir.
question?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, thank you. So now the question is very simple. Now, the first step where the APC flag bearer be take at some point after, and be say the head of ECSL for resign. I think he gave an ultimatum. Am I right?
Yes, 72 hours.
72 hours. So he should have followed up on that. Because I tell you something, if you then are a household, you see picking and the thief, now because the papa or the mama, then kalo. But if you get a strict papa or strict mama, where you know say if you thief pepper soup, it will beat you, you go thief again. No. So if he should have followed up on that and that gentleman resigned, then at the end of the day, it will send a shockwave for CC. Oh, if we don't put pressure on this man, he resign. Now the new man where they can put is no nonsense. If you do anything where corrupt, he's going to sack you, or he's going to take you to the Anti-Corruption Commission, or he's going to take you to court and APC award.
So in other words, Samoa for we don't stand by a word, very family for make sure say Madabio no say they're not the camp and play for this election.
That's my point. So the only we don't need. It's not like when they say reform of the institution. It has to be for go build new place, put new television, then put new computers. No. It just has to be a leader. The leader, now for straight and correct. Then find somebody we're not political. Because look, from the onset, we don't see the pattern. The person where be the head of NEC, he's an SLPP member. Everybody know before even the elections. There were party cards circulating around. Kocho says an SLPP member. It's not bad to be a political party member, but at the end of the day, you cannot head Christian Atop. Who don't know who's party in there? Who don't know any party where Christian Atop belong? No. James Jonah, although later he got a political appointment by Pakaba, but by then he was not a member of SLPP. He was only appointed after when them Pulam, Christian Atop was appointed. Now that's any them compensate and say go be. I don't know whether it was foreign minister, foreign ambassador or something. So if we get somebody who is credible enough as head of NEC, ECSL, that is enough for Chose. That is the most improvement anybody wants. Not to forgo begin to buy, put things them is the reform of the institution. So my gentleman brother, if I can answer your question,
thank you.
We just need somebody that is credible enough, that will be the head of ECSL, that will set the example and precedent.
All right.
Then that is the reform.
All right, thank you. Now all on the right from that point, and please let's go to the line and take some few calls. Then quick one. 1 minute, man. Call quick one. No, 2 minutes.
All right, Mr. Abdul, welcome on the phone line. 1 minute.
2 minutes.
No,
1 minute.
Okay, this one no mix so only you exchange so. Okay, I'm glad the way how the discussion go between the two panelists. They express some amount of maturity. I really glad for that. And thanks to again for how na able for moderate the program. But what I go say now is Abdullah, let APC not continue for the confused people. If then they talk everything based on percentage, you know they give people the right information. They say they don't recover about 70% of the RRF forms them, and inside the APC get between 55 to 57%. Then therefore be backed with the total number way equivalent to that percentage. If you not back out with a number, the people and they continue to use. And if we know that number there, we know how many votes they need inside the 30% we left for make you jump in the street and tell people and say Samura Kamara win. But if this confusion they go like they go so they mix up. And they tell you, I've been telling me, man, this morning, say, they expect a rerun. But now allow me to announce the year.
They say they rerun at 2028. Thank you.
Hello, caller. Your name and side you they calling from. You welcome on the show. You get 1 minute.
Yeah, they call from Babylon. Anything. Man, just for sure, you said them two political parties are really, they just want to depend on the full citizen them. Because if SLPP self, because we not to SLPP, we not to APC. But where are the top? APC or SLPP, if we don't use this opportunity, or for example, SLPP, if we don't stress Madabio, say, oh man, we want to see this result because now yeah we go know next step, the next election where we go, we say we stronghold in day. Now freedom we stronghold in day, or na Kenema in day, or na Bo. So then we will see because the thing about election that now for know how you appeal yourself for the next election. We say you fall short, we say you stronghold day and all that thing there. But it's not like them people they don't care about all that because they don't say any election will come back no more. Then they do the Dabaru thing, full put them for full, people side for thief and move forward. So I mean on word down there. But by right, I think if the SFPP true genuine self, they believe themselves as party, then for pressure at the hotel and say, oh man, you're not flag bearer no more. You're not flag bearer, but we want to know. Who say we win, who say we lose, who say we, you know that kind of thing there.
Thank you,
I mean,
God bless you.
Yeah.
Hello, caller. You name and side you they call me from. You welcome on the show. You get 1 minute.
Hello. Thank you very much. Thank you to the moderators there. We understand.
Yeah.
Liable to when they make who they doubt, people in the doubt APC, when they make people in the pull out party, and they tell them I don't lose the confidence to the people. Them, I tell you this thing. When I don't make that more they safe. You understand? One thing is, I bite you say, unknown. Not the way they able give comprehensive, you understand, discussion concerning this reform. Una say no, what you put say no. I bite you because if you what you they talk is different. Waiting the other person when they bring kind of the panel back what you go cancel now two different things. What you all bank on? I tell you this thing today. I talked yesterday. Una all the Samuga debate of that 2028 agenda. Because this reform, when they go to this reform, this only reform go make for the next for the future election. What not the future election 2028? We are not stupid. We are not stupid anymore. Sierra Leone, we are clever. Come on.
All right.
Well, they make it down now.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you.
Hello, caller. You name and side you they call me from. You welcome on the show. You get 1 minute. Please reduce the volume of your set. Right, call and join me back on the program. Hello, caller. You welcome on the show. You name and side you call me from. You get 1 minute.
Yeah.
You did live on we are. Go ahead.
My own contribution is I just want to say this Mr. Abdul guy, me not a politician anymore. Because these two politicians they try for full salon people them, let me just in confusion. And up to now, I need to pursue this election. As some man be say don't dumb, it don't dumb. The only thing Samura say get mind for talk about it try for save in party because in any other way if you not try for console people then in the best way it could be problem for APC in future. So in not get mind for can't tell no say this election don't dumb. But man be in the talk this Mr. Abdul as educated man then now for try for console people then like can not begin for do because they not beginning when I be they say this get for happen. But don't know sitting there going right now. We're not sitting no this not get for happen.
Right.
So if we the people they still give hope to the people then with the out to the politician then with the give hope to the people now we are the worst people then.
Thank
like
you.
Mr. Abdul, me not the blame Samurai again or any politician.
Thank you.
Now
God
any
bless
other
you,
person we not to politician we go tell still continue for people and say
Thank
this
you.
election is not doing it and I get the problem.
Thank you. God bless you. Jibril Bangura.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome. I'm sure you get 1 minute.
Anyway, I did tell all the panelists and plenty thank you for the submission and stuff. But waiting at the tell Sierra Leoneans then. The game is over for SLPP. The game is over. Me, Awale, when I take this from me. The game is over for SLPP. I'm a man who said he puts the money, now they emote day. That MCC, but it's plenty money from the COVID. Second on there, it's plenty money. But this money where they don't go stand so. That money, now in get for make the whole thing go down. They don't sign for them, they don't accept for falla waiting and put on that particular document there.
All right.
It's sealed and settled.
Okay.
Sealed and settled. So Sierra Leoneans will celebrate. By God in power, either we get a rerun, or we get an interim government, or we get a new president.
Thank you. God bless you, my brother.
Amen.
Hello, caller. You name and you they call me from. You welcome on the show. You get 1 minute.
Yeah, I return on 2020, Lala, we all know, I'm going to give a long life for everybody, God protect my family as well.
My brother.
So now, what me they see people in the talk about this thing done and dusted. Allah, he made the bleed na ya. So everybody they embrace for let them damage democracy. Where we the people and what in are the voice will forget right now? We no go accept this. Then one. Two, the opposition when some of them we expect the voice heavy. Now at the time this way someone for can give an ultimatum also. Say now based on the recommendation of this. So like the other recommendation we made the talk about now, we the diaspora for serve as a pressure also. No pressure this international community. Then one day they to US now, London, France, these are no protests. We don't say they are like you want to get for the debunk the protest again. Down the way they are we not Lex alone. So like this the pressure for start here. Back home we start again. Someone get for make an ultimatum, say together with the party, if the right thing not done, be ready for people and we protest peacefully. Now only that they make lessons happen. Madam, they are radical for radical. No diplomacy amount of diplomacy no go solve this issue again. But anybody they can solve it, no listen to them politicians that say Papa they go can say not to reform.
Thank
we
you,
the people and I will get that mandate and I will write this.
Thank
so
you.
when they bleed anybody they can't talk about this, don't let the politician can't say which this don't election don't. So let them can't see them and let this thing just go boy. So
all right. Thank you, my brother. God bless you. We take five.
Get this in mind. That will police and commission.
Amen. Thank you very much. God bless you, my brother. We take 5 more calls for end the show. 5 more calls. We'll take 5 more calls. Continue for call and take part in the program.
Available.
Yeah.
If available. If not, we can go over to the guest them still.
I think
because we drop the program now and then when they come back just now with another edition. This time around, you get Mr. Komon-Tok where they come on board for can take the show and it goes stop at exactly 9 to 9:30 saloon time, and then we will come back with another set of people for come discuss the issue. Call it?
No.
Okay, so I don't know before when I respond to the calls then. This now, I just want to follow. I use 2 minutes for educate me. Both Legend and Abdul. When then they put together a report,
okay.
Like for example, the same way they put together, when the EU knew they put together electoral report, then get about 100 and something recommendation. Their recommendation, they focus on implementing, waiting their recommendation and they say. So now I don't get myself mixed up and confused because of the explanation where I don't get. So when then they put report, I mean normally now the recommendation only then they focus on. Why this time then they do deal with another thing where differ from the recommendation. Legend, I'll start with you. Educate me, please, yeah.
Yes, sir. So the issue here is a bit difficult for decipher because in normal circumstances, when there is an issue, when there is a problem, you put a report together. Now for put that recommendation there for many people that implement them immediately. But like I said, the bureaucratic entrenchments will surround or pervade this specific issue. Just the tell we say there is something that is not right in the whole circumstance because we don't need 84 recommendations or what have you. What you want now, the black and white, the correct thing, whether there is going to be a rerun or we declare the other person where the results come out. If next pull the new results, it shows that Madabio is the winner. I've said this one time that we go get a peace of mind. But you said they see from the callers them, the outrage, everybody, anybody where they call. I don't know, sometimes maybe the people that will call on this platform, or usually they call on this platform, now people that will love Salon Pass, other people that move. But you they sense the outrage that people are not happy, people are not satisfied about what is happening, about this recommendation, about this report, because everybody wants to get peace of mind for Cité. Sierra Leone is sailing through calm and peaceful waters, which is not the case at this point because they don't take the rights of the people from them, which is a very big distrust between the government and the government. So that means we don't get a breach of contract. And anywhere where there is a breach of contract, it's actionable under law. And see, una say we don't know, say when we don't talk, say this committee's report is a contract where the cable use an accord for be interpreted. Well, the time they come, where some of we, if at the end of the day, the Samura Kamaras, you see, I make are they really, in fact, take me time. I don't want for even call their names them like the Samara. Will rather specifically provide myself for APC flag bearer or from when the program begin, because I'm clearly angry with the way that they run the country, how they behave to each other. You see, they are like bedfellows where they together, a pea in a pod. You understand, like waiting in local time and say Alasan Alusain. And they cannot continue to treat the people like fools. We will not accept that. When other people then grab and talk out of this outrage, they say, oh, he's not educated. Why Adebayo grab and talk? I'm not a support of anything, but then go say, oh, Adebayo is not educated. But he's not educated, but he's talking to the people, the language that the people understand. Now, everybody in a salon educate. You they go put 84 recommendations. How many percentage of Sierra Leoneans they were well educated? We don't need that. We just need something simple and straightforward and give us the peaceful ones who not ask for much. So if you're talking about these recommendations and the report, it's the same bafflement when me said they go through now, you said they go through, and we not for be treated like that. Then don't make we now like full man them. Even you, as educated, as gentle as you are confused. So what about the mamina where they na kailaun or waiting we able to understand? So we are just kept like that. We don't know where we are going. We're just dilly-dallying around. We're being played. Bonfu, then put you so, then kick you so. What is happening with our country? So that's the outrage. And we're not ready to accept that. We, the few, we manage for educate small, we say for grab and stand up and fight for we people there. And we ready for fight, oh? Why they tell you so? Una says where they so. Now the fight una self they pass so. Una ready, they enact una the fight for the people of Sierra Leone. We they join una. The time they come, the time is right.
When not the right time?
Now it's the time. It's the time because Naime could be the wait for this recommendation.
And what do you think say we for do now?
Well, there are many ways. So first, we they see if them go able meet we on the halfway for make sure say we get a rerun of the elections or find out a clear winner, publish the data by next. If not, some of us were legally minded. We they try for put papers together for see how we able challenge this. Thank God, UK will have the elections on the 4th of July when I think Thursday. After that, we they get a committee because we close some people and they were familiar with some MPs and something. The courts where I study the in of courts now the current care stammer now they insert BB as the bencher like we said the chairman so no more. So we have got a preliminary discussions. So would they set up a committee for me them whatever has to be would they fight and diplomatically other people and they will then second for fight and other ways where I cannot describe, but we will not go for freedom. We want justice and we want for me to treat people them. Now we they pay them. If they are getting money from the consolidated fund, they are, that time, that local time na salon where people they don't know how for act, waiting for do. It don't pass all man civilized. We know say politicians are lazy people. We're not able to get nothing for themselves. They have up no more for come and thief from the consolidated fund and fool people them. And our eyes are open now. I'm not going to say some politicians are decent. They're well educated. They're able to get job out of politics. But we have majority of them. They just see them. They not get nothing for themselves. And they're able to work hard for themselves. They just decide for those stupid people them and thief the money and fry them for the oil. And we either open.
All right, Abdul Kamara, waiting na your submission.
Well, thank you so much. I really thank my co-panelists for in submission too. Like what it is, I can still two on the line. I get the right for coin up with in submission, but I believe say we are individuals. Everybody gets an opinion.
Right.
Considering the timely of this tripartite, and that I believe say this time around, if Samoa accept the watch, the people of Sierra Leone they watch, Samoa gets a role for play as a leader. He gets a major role for play right now for me and bring things, tell people them how this thing they work, how this thing they work, how this they work. Because certain things and the communication is very important. Communication is very important in life. You know, if you delete some people, they need to communicate with them. You need to tell them for me to understand how things and they go. It creates problem between you and the people that we delete. And this is the one major problem which affects even the APC right now.
Thank you.
Everybody just base things to bloggers. And then those information where they spread out, these are not valid informations because they didn't get information from the actual factual information from people we get the position of trust. And
But I think you don't say and done. If you keep the information for people, you give them chance for make their own information.
So based on that, if you bring things people understand what they go on, people like step in, so this could be the next step they take. But if you then put the people inside when they understand, what make me they talk little, me like a professional person, me co-panelist later and say, I come from a particular angle we are in, and they look at things in a very professional way too. You get the legal background, gets me on background. You understand? I believe say in life, it creates a room for further discussion for whatever thing, but you need to come and draw something, say, I want this thing be this way. I believe so we don't reach to that peak. And if things do not work well, trust me, we'll not go ever sit down. We allow SLPP or President Bio go scot-free with what they do so. And trust me, people they miss the point. If APC are not able to redeem this particular problem in Sierra Leone, we don't give them that power, we don't give them the mantle of trust, or make them fight for the people of Sierra Leone. Trust me, we the people will become big time.
God bless you for that.
And this are they talking for free. Some of we go beat people who go champion this entire process. And not to say about the afraid against some of they even go salon. If in our life, we're ready for sacrifice with life. Because now someone come out, they don't get a position of trust. And for now, it gets a role for play. I want they watch me, other people they watch, you know, so different posts. And then they talk for defense Samuel Kama. Then they talk for defense APC. But they talk for the people of Sierra Leone. People they face too much problems them. People they face too much challenges them. There are a lot of problems where they go to that country. People need to live life in a very happy way. If you peace day, even they say things are difficult, but people can get freedom of speech. People can get something for do. When nobody they watch me and say they can't arrest them. We all go live happy. Or they get chance for travel, we go invest. But on a very serious note, Sierra Leone they under a very big time bomb. And these are the talk. If they allow this thing, it goes scot-free. The international community that they made to beat the politics of Sierra Leone. Well, now the people that are the number one people who they hold to ransom. All the parties the way they participate into this tripartite committee. If this thing not go towards the will of the people of Sierra Leone, some of them would even sue them too. Then get them back of their mind because they are part of this thing. And they say that they come in for restore democracy. That was the first thing when they preach. And when somebody they restore democracy, now when you face electoral justice, you get the truth out. You reveal the truth out. This person win. This person lost.
Wix gives you the power of AI to build the website you need. With full business functionality and a design tailored just for you. Customize every element of your website and watch your vision come to life in minutes. Control everything from the biggest tasks to the finest details. Personalized, optimized, ready to go live.
Let you uncle Samuel Kamara take bottle or say bullet for bullet. But waiting they keep him so much that they're not able for stand up strong for Salon people because Salon people are for Batuam, but in not they give them the encouragement. Like you already don't say, when you hide the information, when you avoid people and not for talk to them, then themselves will begin to paint you all kind of picture. So waiting to keep them, not for stand up like, man.
Okay, thank you so much for this question. Okay, thank you. So I likely tell you, say, something they follow the due process, but you don't reach a stage where some of we can step in. And also of they hit every.
No. Not to waiting. Una can step in. Now waiting someone can do that one.
Allow me to land, sir. Allow me to land.
Go ahead.
Do me submission.
Go ahead.
I don't let interject. If interject, they take me thoughts out.
Okay, go ahead.
Some of we they step in big time for hit the nail on the head, for call things by their names.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Say because I'm uncle or I'm this.
Okay.
On the very thing, some of we they hit the nail on the head where they call things by their names.
Okay.
We don't reach to that peak. And they tell you for free, say they follow the due process. And they don't outline something when I communicate. They get process and say they submit, they make this, whatever thing, we don't reach to that peak. And they tell them for free and pay. So Lord, we wait if somewhere after this whole process right now, when they say they for meets back, for discourse because they give me that bill. We don't even know the timeline when they give me that bill for review. The tripartite recommendations. These are all flaws into this old gimmick with the paper. They don't even know the timeline where they don't give that man. You don't review. Okay, we don't review this thing. We don't accept this one. The other will not accept. Can we meet again? We'll discuss about it. We don't even know anything from the tripartite committee. So what some of what they do right now is this. I want our patients, Lord, we see the time now where they don't give. From now, Mr. Sengbe Pierre, Lord, we give like even a week. Lord, whatever way they come out of them. Because from now, we're not able to talk anything. For me, I wait until this thing fold out. As I say yes, all those side people and we don't put them. Outside people and we don't talk about this APC government or the APC party. Now they then still they all don't to underline the some of we can come in and lead. Trust me, and for be against, you understand, those political parties and for they in favor of the people of Sierra Leone.
Thank you.
I promise you, sir.
Thank you. In 1 minute, Legend, anything the way you had in 1 minute?
I not get much. I just want to express my thanks and appreciation to Una for the good work, to my fellow panelists, and for use a French statement which says C plus C plus C say. The more a man knows, the less he talks. But as I tell you, we try to put things together from a diaspora point of view, for let we able to reach the people halfway. Because this to we now sooner would una when a Muslim them with the one that are Christian. You for fight for what you believe say is right. You for fight for human rights. I believe say that is what we are planning to do, and we'll fulfill that to the latter. We'll go do whatever it takes for let the people of Sierra Leone get justice. So that just polish back your statement where you say, waiting at the hope now for people of Sierra Leone. That country there, when we don't exist, found that country there by people that will get people them. Then just sit down, they look first for see waiting they happen. But tell when the time is right, you go see people, you go see the action where people and they take. So for conclude, I go just say thanks for the opportunity. Thanks to the people of Sierra Leone on our patience, and we go try for do what is right. And I tell you, the document where they don't provide so it's actionable in the court of law. Not so just that court. So Samura Kamara now. In being now this my fellow panelists house and SLP or APC now, would they put on all in a court?
Now Samurai nephew. Samurai nephew.
Okay, whatever it is, in family now, if they go collide and connive against the people of Sierra Leone, una don't face trouble.
They can't go to like that.
So God. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But let's just talk to Una back. Let's talk to the Salon people.
1 minute.
Yeah. I continue for talk to Salon people and men and still continue for be patient. You understand? Men and all that patience right now. No say you're not funny right now. Because we see them once for a year, so maybe they're not able to get anything out of them. But we continue for talk to them and patient. Believe you me, they're not going to ever play them like Bonfu. Wait till me go panelists be the judge they talk. Salon people we know what Salon people and capable for do. Anything gets a time. When you push Salon man, you push them, you press them. When they come out, all man go jam the hour as well at the day. So none of them go talk. Yeah, I want to continue for patience with a big one, and when I still get the support when I guess we there for the Salon people.
Thank you very much. You better that to come around and give your own ideas to Salon people. Thank you, Abdul Kamara and lawyer Wuri, the legend, for una take on a 10 for January study program. Even with the shortest time, una able for make on a 10 for January. We appreciate una. Thank you very much, and una stay safe and stay blessed.
Pastor Una, thank you, boss. Right. Thank you, Baibure. Thank you, Professor Baibure. Okay then. Bye.
Yeah. All right, family members. Now so we take with time for end the program for now. Don't forget, say we just go rest and come back with the combined voices for democracy. With the come back, Gigi Schno, we say we can see different face them for can pass on the same message of Mama Salon.
When they take a break and they can in the next 30 minutes for come do another program. Yeah, but Komon-Tok, now in the lead that particular show day. And we will come back later on after Komon-Tok. Sometime we will come back by 9:30 Salon time. So
as we had.
No.
Combined.
As combined.
Okay.
So,
sorry.
We had not today.
Sorry.
We'll come back later. So stay safe. We love you all so much.
when that's for news everything now we countries alone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, TV. We got enough Tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit.